Yay,
second
and
guest
we're
of
on we're on
2026.
part two where we're picking Heidi's brain. If you haven't watched part one, go back and learn all about how Heidi has dedicated the last decade and change of her life to writing stories about things macabre,
Mm.
which is along the lines of do 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 do
I mean, that pretty much sums up my life, you know.
do.
Mm.
But there's a whole nother side to Heidi. Heidi, you're also an entrepreneur,
Mhm. I
yes,
am.
and
Mhm.
you've been running now for half a decade, this wonderful show. Tell us more about the
So
show.
yeah, so the show, it's Read It, Write It Book and Writing Festival, and June 20th coming up will be our fifth year. And essentially what it is, it's just an event that we have that brings all things book and writing together. It's a one-day show. And I'm really excited this year. So historically, we've had about 40 authors that have attended, and I'm excited to say that I think this year we might double that. So it might be close to,
Wow.
yeah, it might be close to 70, 75.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible.
Yeah, which is a little intimidating, but I felt like, for year five, let's grow a little. Let's grow a little. So we're going to have two stages this year.
Wow.
And so it's local authors. And when I say local, I mean like, people that are really in Florida. I don't discriminate. They don't have to just be from Palm Beach County. If you have books and you're an independent author and you want to come in, you want to talk about your work, you're more than welcome to join us.
Is it for people who've self-published or traditionally published? What's the
It's
general
for
guideline?
No, no, it's no, and thank you for asking. I've kind of fashioned this kind of modeled it after the Miami Book Fair, right? So the Miami Book Fair has independent authors, but they also have traditionally published authors as well.
Mm.
We are definitely open to having traditional authors. I would love to have, actually, we had for Read It Right at Delray, which was like a mini event, we had John David. John David was there, and he's a traditionally published author. And he was on a book tour, so that worked out well. But yeah, so it's really just a festival in Palm Beach County that celebrates literacy and trying to really instill that love of writing in other people, especially like the younger folks. Actually, one of the reasons why I started it was for my daughter. My daughter's a writer, and I thought,
Oh,
there wasn't anything that was um, like this. I would love to have a whole section of like, writers that are 18 and under and really, help them embrace the writing process and just fall in love with that and fall in love with meeting people and talking to people about
mm.
their work. I love doing shows. So there's not enough of them in Palm Beach County. Makes me sad, but I'm working on that.
Looking through previous orders of events of the day, and you have different speakers who come and different
Mhm.
types of workshops and things. Sounds exciting. Sounds like Nick and I, maybe we need to be going there, you know?
Yes. Well,
Do a live podcast from
I
Read
would
It
love
Right. Don't you
that.
love that idea?
That.
Anyway, now I have a
Would
very
love that.
personal question to ask you, Heidi, and nothing like putting somebody, under the gun right on the air.
I
What
like it. Go
about people
ahead.
who lived in Florida for 30 years? Would they
What
be
about them?
considered kind of local? Do you still love them?
You know, I mean, I've lived here since I was five.
Yeah.
I was born in New York,
Yeah.
but I've lived here since I was five, and I'm 52 now. I consider myself a local.
Okay. But what
Yeah.
about people who lived there for 30 years and moved away now?
Yes. Yes. Come
Yes,
on. Come on.
come on down.
Yes. Yes.
I think Kath wants to be part of your Read It, Write It this year. I think.
Come on, Kath. I got room for you. You come on. Come on.
Oh, fabulous. It's it's always very exciting and sometimes intimidating if you're not used to the whole idea of a what do you call it? A conference, a workshop,
Mhm.
what do you call it?
I mean, I consider ours a festival because I want it to
Festival.
be,
Yeah.
I just
It's
want it
kind
to be fun. I want it to be, a big, kind of a big party, but there's
yeah.
conferences too.
It's kind of
book
like an author
signings.
spotlight, though. Wouldn't you consider it just like a really big author spotlight? I mean, it's
Huge.
I
Yes.
love the different tables that people set up, and they're just so always just like so creative, like the way they set up their table.
On a more practical basis for our listeners,
Mhm.
if somebody wants to take part in your festival, what's the procedure? I heard you say you're going to double numbers this year. Does that mean you've already got people signed up? And are you capped out?
No, no.
Okay,
So
tell us how it
I,
works.
yeah, yeah. So I spoke with so the Read It Write It Book and Writing Festival takes place in the Wellington Green Mall. I just want to be upfront about that. There are some people that choose not to do events in the mall, but this particular mall is beautiful and it's a great facility. The food court's there, the bathrooms are clean, and the weekend that we're having it, it's also Father's Day weekend. So it's usually pretty busy. It's usually a pretty good turnout, I feel. But yeah, so the process. So if you go to my website, which is HeidiCreates.net, there is an interest form, and you would fill out the interest form. I get a message that it's been filled out, and then I try to I don't want air conditioning companies buying tables. I want this to be exclusively writers or bookish things, things like that. So I do a little bit of vetting. But as far
Good.
as, yeah, yeah. But as far as, if you're a writer and you create books and, if it isn't anything that's too, I mean, this is a family friendly event, um, then more than likely, if I have a table available, I go ahead and I send an invitation. And the invitation has a link that has the author registration and that's how that works. Yeah, but
Do you have a cost? Because I saw also you had a diagram of the layout of how it was. So there are obviously different sections. Do you have
mhm,
a different price range for different sections, or is it a flat fee, like $10 per table or
yeah,
$50, whatever?
yeah. So all of the tables, regardless of where they are $75. I really try. I try to keep the cost for authors low because I know at $75, I know how many books you have to sell just to cover your table cost. I understand that. There's events that are out there that charge 250, 300, $400 a table. And you're not even getting a full day of signing, for people to come in. And I don't think that's fair. I don't like
No.
that. I like Comic-Cons in that it's very straightforward. You come in, you get a table, you sit down. From the time the show opens to when it closes, you're at the table and you're selling your books. But a lot of like the writer conferences and events where you're selling your books, it'll be like maybe a 4 hour window, maybe. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but you got to sell an awful lot of books to cover
Yeah.
that $400 table cost to justify. It's
Yeah,
not just a
Wow.
exactly.
vacation. I'd like to make some, I'd like to sell some books, make some fans, and make some money. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I love that.
yeah,
And I love that grassroots. It's kind of a grassroots approach about, marketing too, because like you just get to meet your fans and you get to build a base, of people that actually follow you around from these different cons. And I just, read it, write it. I just have such a soft spot for it. And I can't wait to actually participate one day
You
as
know
a
what?
writer.
You let me know because I will give you whatever table you want. I know somebody that can get you in. So
Yeah.
So I
you're
have
you're
one last
you're in.
question. One
Yes.
last question before Nick jumps into the rapid fire questions.
Oh, rapid
Um,
fire. I love that. Okay, go ahead.
Rapid fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, oh, rapid
Yeah.
fire. Um, if About the program that you run throughout the day,
Mhm.
how do you pick those people, and do you have openings for people who are interested in taking part in that segment?
What I usually do, I'll go ahead and I'll open it up to all of the authors that have registered because I think they should get first dibs, right?
Oh, that's
Um,
great.
Yeah, and some people enjoy doing these things. I do. I love doing panel discussions. I love I haven't tried a workshop, but I would be open to that. But panel discussions, it's especially genre related, it's just so fun, or talking about the writing
Yes.
process, anything. So I open it up to the authors. Some
Beautiful.
people, yeah, some people want to do it and some people don't. So I try to respect that. And then um seeing who responds and then what genres they write.
Hmm.
I try to create, I think, a good selection of authors to talk about, whatever it is that we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a little challenging sometimes because, like, what do I do with, a poet and a science fiction writer? You know what I mean? Like, where's the commonality there?
Yeah.
So it's
I love your theme. So you always do such a good job. It's always so professionally done. It's
oh,
amazing. I
thank
applaud you
you.
for your efforts, and it's really paying off. Like, I just really love it. I love that you're blossoming, you're doubling your, oh my gosh.
Oh,
Congratulations on that. That's
yeah. Thank you.
incredible.
Thank you so much. But I mean, you've been there, Nic, you've been there since the beginning, and I'm so grateful. You have, when I've asked you, hey, do you want to moderate a panel? And you're like, yes, let's do this. And it's like, no, you're fantastic. No, I think whenever you moderate those panels, it's gold. It's amazing. So,
Thank you so much.
yeah.
Your authors are always so willing to answer any question I pose.
Your questions are so like thought-provoking, really thought-provoking and insightful, and you do a great job. So I'm hoping.
Oh, definitely, for sure.
Yay.
I'll definitely be there.
There you go. You'll have to put a banner behind yourself this time, Nic.
Yeah,
The right
I'll
way
have
after
I'll have
party.
to like advertise right
Yeah.
away after party.
Yeah.
Book me. I'll
The
find
right
something.
the right away after party podcast.
We'll
Should be a
we'll
little
give you we'll make you a
banner.
crown.
It's a
Anyway,
great idea.
rapid fire.
Yes,
Okay.
rapid fire. Heidi, it has been
Here we
such
go.
a pleasure. Okay, so
Thank you
here we
so
go.
much.
Rapid
Okay.
fire.
I'm ready.
All right. Number one, where is your favorite place to write?
My favorite place to write, Panera.
Oh, great. Pencil or pen or computer?
Computer, but if I'm looking to do some solid, like quality writing, blue ballpoint pen.
Oh, and phone. You use your phone too.
Yeah, and phone. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I kind of consider that computer. So yeah, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
3, do you write every day, most days, or sporadically when the mood hits you?
I write every day, but it might be a little bit here, a little bit there, and it's really when I can grab a moment to do it because life's busy.
Number 4, if you were a ice cream, what flavor would you be?
Ooh, that's a good one. Coffee. I'd be coffee ice cream.
Oh, number
Yum.
5, rainy or sunny?
Rainy.
Oh, I bet
Yeah.
you surprised me with that one because you love to walk. All right.
I do love to walk and I do like sunny days, but really, I mean, I relish a good rainy day. It's nice.
Okay, 6, beach or mountains?
Yes. I mean, I can't pick one.
All right, 7, dogs or cats?
Yes. Okay. Again with the yes. I have cats. I have 2 cats. I love my cats, but I love dogs too.
8, if you could meet someone from the past, your personal past or historical past, who would that be?
I would say personal. I'd really like to sit down with my great grandma because I think she was
Aw.
really cool. She used to love to travel, and I like to travel, and I think I got that from her. And I just think that she was just a really neat woman. She lived on her own for a really long time. She did a lot of traveling. And then from history, probably Eleanor Roosevelt. I really like her. I think she was strong, and I think she, was helping to kind of lead the country at a difficult time.
Always.
Yeah.
All right, my darlings, thank you for joining us for this wonderful interview. And Heidi, you've been grand, honestly.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, this was great.
An absolute pleasure. Sorry we put you under the gun, but that's what we like to do here.
I don't mind being under the gun. Bring it.
Fabulous. And hopefully we will be able to see you again. And if not before then, we will see you on the 20th of June this year down in Wellington at the something mall.
Yes, the Wellington Green Mall. Yes.
The Wellington Green Mall. Got
That is
it?
correct.
Green, as in
Yes.
green. Right.
Green, yes, exactly. I like the color, yes.
All right, writer friends, we will see you next time. And be safe, keep writing, don't stop writing.
Yes, and subscribe and like our channel. Love you, writer friends.